Hey, good morning YouTube. It's Rob, Chesapeake Picker here. I sold a bunch of things yesterday. I'm going to take you through a tour of what sold, and I'm also going to show you what I picked up at the thrift stores yesterday, so I got a lot of good things to go. So first, let's take a look at what I picked up yesterday. So first up, I got these Minnie and Mickey Mouse large Christmas plush dolls. I got about 10 bucks into them, and I'm hoping to sell them for anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks. So next up, I got this Coca-Cola little mini fridge. This thing's kind of cool. It only holds about a 6-pack, but it works. It's in good condition, and Coca-Cola stuff's pretty collectible. So I'm gonna ship this out. I got like $8.95 into it. Got it up for $35 now plus shipping, so I should be good on that. Get this little Thomas the Tank Engine, new in box toy. Thomas stuff's pretty collectible, so be on the lookout for that. Get this little Thomas the Tank Engine train carrier. This thing opens up and you can put your little train cars inside. This is not a bag of dog food here. This is a whole bunch of shoes I picked up. All these are in great condition. Look like they've hardly ever been worn, if at all. We got some kids' boots. We got some softball shoes. We got all kinds of stuff in here. So these are all listed up at the store for now. Got some Timberland men's dress boots here. Some cool stuff. There's a whole bunch of clothes and some ties I picked up. The ties are all really good brands, and the clothes are all sports and vintage related, so those should go up, but I haven't posted them yet. This is a book by Madeline Albright. Not really good comps on this, but look, it's signed. So I picked up a whole bunch of these that were signed by her. I don't know if it was a book signing and you got left behind, but I'm going to put them up one at a time and sell those out. 49 cents, really can't beat that. I'll sell them for about 13 a piece. All right, so slowly but surely that stuff's making its way into my store. Link in the description down below if you want to check any of that stuff out if you're interested. And now let's go through what sold. All right, so I actually shipped this thing out yesterday. This is another one of those wrestler guys. This is Shawn Michaels, or HBK. Sold this guy out for $13.50 with free shipping. Here's that big old tub of guys I got. This thing was just sitting at the store, $9.98, full of wrestlers. That stuff there is a lot of other stuff, like the random little things that I didn't want to sell on their own, so I got those up for auction. Here's all the guys I got listed so far, and I still got about 15, 20 left to put up. Yeah, so you can see this is a whole bunch of little things, garbage cans, chairs, hammers. I didn't really want to go through all that trouble, so lifted it up for $49.99 starting auction. All right, next up here, I have these New Balance women's shoes. Picked these up at the thrift store fine. I got about $5, $6 into them. They sold for $17.99 with plus shipping. Going out in a priority shoebox. Cut that down to size, and we're good. Next thing I got going out here is something out of my own private collection. This is a Star Wars graphic novel. Had this thing for years. Sold this out for $19.99 plus shipping. Don't worry, it's not going out in just a padded rate or a padded envelope. This has actually got a cardboard box on the inside that I made. Put it in a poly bag, put some cardboard over top, tape that closed, and then it's going out in here. So I get to keep the weight down, and I didn't really want to use one of my record boxes for this because those get kind of pricey. And I got a lot of records left to go through, so I don't want to have to order more. I don't know if I'm going to be staying in the record game unless I get a lot of good ones. A lot of that stuff I picked up is old vintage country. It kind of sells, but the rock albums tend to sell a lot better. All right, next up is a Cabbage Patch doll. Vintage Cabbage Patch back from the early 80s. I picked this up for 99 cents at CHKD, and I sold it for $19.99 with plus shipping. So this is going out in the 12 by 8 box. So free box from the post office, going right out. Next up, I got another pair of shoes. This is a Nike Air Force One youth size. Picked these up again at the thrift store. I think they were $3, $4, and I sold these for $17.99 plus shipping. At the thrift store the other day, I picked up a bunch of CD carrying cases. These are like canvas bags with the little strap. They were all about $3, and so I picked up all 6. They were all the same. I probably wouldn't have picked up one, but because I got so many, I was able to post several things in my store. So I got these going out here. These were $16.99 with free shipping. So I'm not making a ton off of them, but I am profitable. This is not a box of Girl Scout cookies. My wife's a Girl Scout leader, so we got lots of boxes around the house. She was planning on using them to do some kind of a game this summer at camp or spring, but with everything that happened, you know, the whole world got canceled for a while, so I have tons of free shipping material just sitting around my house. So this is going out. And now I got another one of those CD boxes going out. Again, $16.99. And I tell you, I think I had these things priced too cheaply because I have 2 more of those going out to the same person. So I put this in this little Target box that I got, size that up, and it's ready to go. This is probably the most profitable one yet because I was able to put it in one box and it was about $9 to ship out. So the $32 minus that, you can figure out how much profit I made. Here's another Brother ink cartridge. I sold one of these the other day. This is expired in 2018. I did put that in the description so the buyer knows, but I sold this for $12.99 with free $12.99 with free shipping, going in a 6x4x4 box that I just kind of cut down to fit a little better, and that's headed out. Another one out of the old private collection. This is a hardback novel, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Read this, 15 years ago. It's just been sitting on a bookshelf. Sold it for $17.99 plus shipping. So Star Wars novels, especially if they're hardcover, tend to move. Books and that don't really move for a whole lot of money, but if you can get some good ones that have a big resale value, you know, I'm selling these for sometimes more than I paid for, at least what I paid. And I got my use out of it 15 years ago, so I'm probably not going to read it again. So hey, nice little profit on there. And I figure if I've had something for, 10 years sitting around the house, I don't even count what I spent on it because it was something that was mine. It's like a garage sale. I don't need to make money off of it, just so much as sell it and make some money off of it. All right, and the last thing we got here is 3 of those CD boxes. So that takes me up to a total of 6. So I had 6 up and 6 sold. They all sold within 24 hours. So those are pretty good. I may pick these up again if I come across them, but I'll probably raise the price a little bit because, if they all sold within 24 hours, I probably could have gotten a little bit more money out of them. I'm going to show you how I packaged this thing up because this was kind of a tricky one, being they're all going to the same buyer and they're big rectangle boxes. So check that out. So you can see I got these 30 pack of CDs that these things can hold. Got the little strap on the side that you can carry it in. So it's kind of an awkward little package. So I take this 12 by 12 by 8 box, put that in. I can fit one, but I can't fit any more. I don't have another box like that. So let's go ahead and show what we did. All 3 stacked up in here, and I'm way too tall. So take this other box, put it on top, make a big super box. Now I will cut off the little sides there, tape this up real good, and it is ready to ship out. All right, and then after I got this out, this thing was going out to California. Now, as anybody on the East Coast or the East Midwestern area knows, California is a place that we don't love to ship to unless we're going flat rate. And that's mainly because it's expensive. It's as far as you can go in the continental US, unless you're talking Alaska, and the rates tend to be a lot higher. But without California, we wouldn't have a lot of sales because they got a lot of people and they buy a lot of stuff. I ship a lot of stuff out to California. So you need to take that into consideration when you're making your listings and if you're doing calculated shipping versus free shipping. So these were free shippers. So the shipping on this whole thing was going to be $50, $49 and change, which the person only paid me $50 for them. So I was basically going to send these all out for free. So I took that priority free box and I wrapped it in some brown paper, and this is going out FedEx. FedEx doesn't really care what you ship them. The USPS might not like it if you're going to use their materials to ship out another carrier, but it is what it is. In the future, I may not use a USPS box unless I absolutely had to, but these were already packed up and ready to go. So taking that $49 that it was going to cost me for USPS and sell these things out for pennies, I went through FedEx and shipped it out for only $25.08. So I'm profiting. I'm making $25 on these, and I have what, $369 into them. So again, doubled my money, but it's not an exciting sale. So I definitely think if I pick these up again, we're gonna up the price at least a couple bucks, or maybe add some shipping charges on top. Hey guys, again, I want to thank all my new subscribers. This is being a lot of fun. I want to keep this going. I'm going to be getting my new Rollo printer here soon, so I'm probably going to unbox that, show you guys what that looks like. And then I got my new box resizer coming from Lonnie over at Shed Flips. If you haven't checked his channel out, which if you're watching me, you probably have, check him out because he does a lot of cool things. And that'll be coming in soon. So right now I'm using my just regular knife and cutting that up, and this is going to make things a lot easier. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Lonnie. I'll be looking for that in the mail. Hey guys, if you liked what you saw, give me a like, give me a subscribe, helps my channel, smash that like button, and I will see you guys on the next one.